before I went into record No Shelter, I've been playing around with a lot of different sounds and stuff. Kind of, again, just really enjoying that freedom of not thinking about, you know, how to translate a song to a live setting or anything like that. So just enjoying the freedom of writing and recording. And I kind of came out with a lot of strange, epic, kind of classical pieces, full orchestral pieces, and then also a lot of strange loops and synth sounds and things like that. I didn't really know where it was going to go or you know, what sort of shape it was going to take. But, you know, I think coming away from it and doing No Shelter, it gave me that clarity. When I returned, when I would listen to what I was doing, I sort of knew where it was going to go, and I kept hearing soundtrack. I kept hearing soundtrack of space travel. And you know, I'm a big fan of space travel and the space race and NASA. I've been watching a hell of a lot of documentaries about the moon landings and Mars and all these kinds of things, and a lot of sci-fi as well. I'm a huge sci-fi fan. So it kind of started to come together. It just started sort of merging together as to be this album, which became Black Moon.
Winter's hold is now beyond control.
But the album took about 2 years really to pull together, you know, writing and recording. I moved through sort of 4 different cities across sort of 2 countries. I think most of my equipment had broken and been fixed again and broken again. I nearly lost the album sort of twice. I think it just, you know, through various reasons, and managed to get it back again. So it was a sort of strange time. It was a very difficult time, and you know, these stories that I wanted to tell about the you know, these most incredible journeys that mankind had ever taken kind of ended up mirroring what I was going through, my own odysseys and my own journeys, and that's what the album became. Was kind of like an album of journeys. I tried to encapsulate these stories with also this kind of darkness and wonder of space and of space travel, because I think that's really what it's about for me. Is you know, space is a fucking scary place, but also it's got a majesty and wonder and beauty, you know. So, you know, that's really where Black Moon came from. You know, tracks like Navigator in 1961, you know, they sort of look a bit more literally at you know, some of the stories of the space race. You know, 1961 tells the story of Yuri Gagarin before liftoff, and Navigator being about some of the American astronauts like John Glenn and Alan Shepard. And then you've got a little bit more kind of cryptic tracks like Heliosphere, which is from the point of view of Voyager as it leaves our solar system, as it recently just did. And Footprints, which is about a kind of like, it's like a love song from the moon to the earth, because nobody ever goes there anymore. So it's kind of, you know, the only contact the moon ever had was with these sort of you know, few human beings that set foot and walked around, and then suddenly no one's going there anymore. And then you've also got more speculative tracks. I think what Space Concept album would be complete without these sort of speculative tracks about the future, which includes the final kind of really epic track called A New Home, which is about our sort of search beyond our heliosphere, beyond our solar system, for a kind of new sustainable world, and somewhere that we can call home again. It's actually the plot to the film Interstellar in a nutshell. But I assure you, it was written about like a year before I think the film came out. So it's, you know, I'm not guilty. But you know, it's an album really close to my heart, you know, and its subject matter, and you know, I mean, it is a concept album. All of the lyrics, all of the music is about space and space travel and our solar system, and these great stories, which in itself is a real challenge to do. You know, when I mean, you kind of, some people might see that as a limitation, but I think it's a subject very close to my heart. So I found it quite easy to come up with different aspects of what to tell. And it's, like I say, especially this sort of combination of darkness and light, as it were, you know, hence the title Black Moon. You know, I think it's something that's within all of us. with the journeys that we go through and things that we face. You know, there's darkness, but there's also, you know, there's also hope, and that's kind of what Black Moon is. And everything from the lyrics, the music, the artwork as well, you know, is something very special for me. And you know, I hope to take that to a live setting as well. You know, it's something I started to plan, and here in Brazil to meet with some guys and put together a little band and to work out how that can be translated to a live setting. Hope to get some shows done soon, and you know, I can't wait to get it out there. You know, it's like I say, it's an album really you know, really special for me and close to my heart, and something I'm really proud of.